So thank everyone to be here. It's a pleasure to receive all of you in our experts forum. And we will talk about our project that we are developing in Brazil. It's a BOT project in Rio de Janeiro. It's a new solution, a new way to do transmission line, compacting all the aspects of the project. We are including towers, foundations, right-of-way, and also the reduction in the environmental and social impact. So to contextualize the project, we have two transmission lines in Rio de Janeiro, 345 kV, one of single circuit and another one of double circuit, and three substations. One new substation, it's a GIS with 1,200 MVA, and two expansions of existing substation. And this is a concession that we won in the Brazilian auction, a new Brazilian auction, for 30 years. So why we select this project to be our demonstration of technology in Brazil? The project is almost inside an urban area. We have here Rio de Janeiro, and here we have some metropolitan cities, São Gonçalo and Itaboraí, the biggest city in this part. So, as you can see, we have a lot of houses and also a lot of protected areas in the region. So we must reduce as much as possible the right-of-way of this transmission line to avoid any environmental and social impact. So is what we are doing right now. So as I told you, we have environmental protected areas that cannot be affected. It's mandatory in our environmental license. Urban areas with more than 10 properties per kilometer, so a very crowded area. We have also the limitation of right-of-way imposed by our regulator. Very, very expensive lanes, about 50,000 euros per hectare. Limitation of right-of-way that must be shared with other concessionaires, and a very competitive auction that is normal in Brazil. So we are reducing the capex to allow us to be more competitive in our projects. So talking about technical solution, the technical solution is an insulated cross-arm that we call CICA, that compared with the traditional one, we have almost two products in one. We have a product with double function. Here you have the the traditional cross-arm that has only the mechanical function, the insulator that has both mechanical and electrical function, but here you have the insulated cross-arm that has both in only one product. So it allows the line compactation and reduction in capex, deforestation, right-of-way, and also the materials. And a very important thing is that this is maintenance-free. We don't need to replace or don't need to wash the cross-arms during the lifespan of the insulated cross-arm. So the insulated cross-arm is composed by some components. We have the line posts here. It's a rigid insulator. We have two suspension insulators here that are flexible insulators. And the other technical aspects, less important but also important, we have less visual impact. We have reduction in the assembly time. We have less EMF emission. No string swing, insulator string swing. And we eliminate disconnection caused by contamination, rain, in this case not ice, but pollution, salinity, and everything. So we are turning our line more reliable than the traditional one. So the reduction of capex, not directly capex, but the reduction in some aspects of the transmission line we show here. So using CICA, as you can see in that image, you can compact a lot the transmission line, the tower. So we expect, and we had in this project, 20% in reduction of foundations, 20% in right-of-way. We turned, in this case, 40% of right-of-way. We reduced it from 55 to 29 meters, 20% in reduction in towers, and we expect 60% in reductions of disconnection, so improving the reliability of the transmission line. Here the scheme. So this is the traditional way to do the transmission line. You have 55 meters of right-of-way, mainly because of the swing and the configuration of the transmission line. And in the CICA solution, we have 29 meters of right-of-way, so the reduction is about 47%, an important reduction, and a reduction about 50% in our capex for land payments. And here, a comparison between the traditional tower and the CICA towers, one over another. Here, the tower outlines. So as you can see, it's a very compact transmission line. The distance between phases and between phase and ground are really reduced. We have the towers for the single circuits and the tower for double circuits. And with this, we reduced a lot the capex of the transmission line. Here you can see some reductions that we have. Tower weight 11%, right-of-way area 47%, concrete 8%, reinforcement of the foundation 4%, and guy cables, as the tower are lower, we save 5%. And in the right you can see the electrical field reduction obtained with the compactation of the transmission line. It's an electrical effect that the compactation produces for the solution, for the line. So as conclusion, we are building transmission line for the last 100 years as the same way. So we need to improve our technologies, we need to improve our minds to use modern solutions to avoid interferences in our communities and in the environment. The use of the composite insulated cross arms is the more modern way to do this. We avoid the relocation of families. In this case, we avoid more than 150 reallocations in our transmission lines. We are avoiding many deforestation and turn easy the obtention of the environmental license. Compacting the transmission line, we are reducing the height of the structure, so the line began less susceptible to lightning, and the reduction of capex and opex, of course, is mandatory to be more competitive in a market where the auction is more and more competitive every year. So this is our presentation. Thank you to be here, and if any questions, please feel free to make. Thank you.